Good morning, my fellow weebs. Chrono here, and welcome back to the channel. So another maintenance has passed, meaning I have another update video for you guys today. But before I jump to that, if you're new here, as always, my name is Chrono. I primarily cover PSO2 content. Would much appreciate a subscribe as we work right towards that 10K mark, hopefully by the end of this year. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this. So here we are over on the NGS site, and in case this is your first time checking out one of these videos and you're asking yourself, why would I sit here and listen to this guy read me all the information I can read myself? You're absolutely right. You can. Scroll down into the video description. There'll be links to all the pertinent information. Go ahead and grab it from there. But before you run away, I'd appreciate it if you tossed a like on the video at the very least. Maybe throw in a comment, even if you can't think of anything. Even just saying algorithm for the algorithm helps out. So appreciate it. Either way, all you got to do is scroll on down. You might be thinking, hey, I don't want to wait for you to make a video so I can get this information. Yeah, head over to ngs.pso2.com. I know it says pso2.com/players. No, just go to ngs.pso2.com. It'll take you directly to the site. Scroll down. Anything with a little red marker, usually new and is important. So let's start with the usual. Normally, I would say we want to start with the server maintenance announcement, which has patch notes, but we read those on stream and there really wasn't much to them. So we're going to skip over them today. Start with the update information. So LTQ, a grand series of ruinous battles and more. This is basically just a bunch of boss fights in a 16-man LTQ. They keep kind of experimenting with LTQ in general. So usually they have like 24-man, they'll have 16-man, they'll have 8-man, but they're starting to push more and more and more into all ship matchmaking. Now, all ship matchmaking has been broken for the past couple of days, so hopefully this update has actually taken care of and fixed it. I'll take a look at that whenever we get in the game, which should be in about 5 minutes or so, give or take. Fingers crossed. Hopefully this video is going to take a lot longer than I wanted to. But yeah, we've got some fun stuff here. And we have the Sega Frontier collab. I guess I did skip over, additional limited tasks and titles added as well. And of course, the ARCS record for Trainia Crazy Tail Rank 2 has been added. But we have the Sega Frontier collaboration. Along with that, we get a bunch of free stuff, like a bunch of standees as per usual. And then, of course, some star gems and some GP. Pretty dope stuff. We have the Sega Frontier style AC scratch. Now, Skulls will be covering this over on her channel. So in case you want to see things in more depth, see it like on an actual character, so on and so forth, pop over to her channel. I'll try to remember to leave a link either in the video description or in a pinned comment. Maybe you guys can get over to her video easier, but you can just look up Skulls Nightshade or just go to our main channel and you should see like a dashboard of all the channels I recommend. She's the very first one. So pretty cool stuff. Honestly, nothing too over the top. I was kind of concerned that this was going to have like a dash or a motion or something like that. I'm kind of sad it doesn't because it was my one chance for like a proper dual wielding dash. But hopefully we have something come around where I'll see something really cool. So no worries here. Pretty cool AC scratch. Pop over to here for the actual collab campaign. We can see how long it's going to go on for, the build parts they're adding in, the the gifts going in our inventory, so on and so forth. Not sure why they always do a separate article for these, but there you go. And then of course you can see the actual scratch, the different outfits. The Cyger Zero outfit is pretty dope. It looks like it's a set wear, so it is not type 1 or type 2. It is just full on Cyger Zero set wear. I foresee the Arthur Penselgon replica being quite popular with the was it Oi Kazoto or Oi Katsu? I forget how to pronounce their name, to be perfectly honest. We do have some Sega Frontier emotes. We have some hair. We have the weapons, so these are pretty cool. The Moonblade Twin Moon. There's also a CV. What is it called? A CV camo, as well as the Lycagon's mark. This is going to be pretty dope. This is backwards, I think, actually, because the mark original is the one that's supposed to be red, and then the mark B variant is the one that color matches, which would go with the gray they're doing here. So I think these are mixed or backwards. So just keep an eye out for that. And then of course all the voices, a bunch of build parts, and some vital gauges along with the backgrounds for our ARCS IDs. So pretty cool stuff. I actually do like this scratch quite a bit. A little sad there's no motion or anything along those lines, but it does save my wallet by quite a bit, as I just kind of blew a whole lot on the Eminence and Shadow collab not too long ago. So here's a fun one. Premium user PSO2 days. So Premium PSO2 day is changing up. So the 21st of every month is PSO2 day for premium set users. We've also limited tasks that everyone can enjoy, so take this chance to make the most of NGS. So we've got our, oh, this is the regular one. Hang on, this isn't like the super interesting one. This is just like the old one. So this is what it is. This is the last week that this will be a thing. So this is going on from the 21st at 8 p.m. all the way until the 23rd at 8 a.m. So usual stuff, nothing too crazy here. It's just premium PSO2 day. I totally misread this, so my apologies. This is the one that's actually interesting. A revamp of PSO2 day and special login gifts. So starting September 1st and the month starting September 1st, the monthly PSO2 day and once a month special login gifts will be revamped. PSO2 day will extend to 3 days and premium user PSO2 day will be available to all players, meaning it's no longer premium user PSO2 day. It is just PSO2 day twice. In addition, those with an active premium set will be able to earn additional boosts and gifts during PSO2 day. What's more, to coincide with this change, once a month special login gifts campaigns will be integrated into PSO2 day. So how are things going to be changed? This is what it was beforehand. So we had 50 SG, special scratch tickets, earned 50%, rare drop rate plus 100%, and earned up to 20 SG with limited tasks. So now it'll be from 4 a.m. to 4 a.m. from the 1st to the 4th, basically, or whatever they're trying to show off, right? All players will have access to all of them. You have your 50 SG, you have your special scratch tickets. You get a material storage use for 5 days. You get an end color change pass ×2. So you're just getting a free end color. This is kind of sick. Is this only for premium? This is all players, right? Applies to all players. Yeah, this is all players. Holy freaking crap. So everyone gets 2 color change passes. Everyone gets material storage use. So the cool thing about this material storage use, guys, is you can pop these and then throw everything into material storage, meaning you do not have to worry about having material storage all the time. You'll be able to save on SG if you don't want to purchase and have material storage up. You're basically getting material storage consistently. And this is twice a month. So 5 days. So that's 10 days of material storage. And then if you have premium for additional for premium users, another 50 SG. So we're hitting 100 SG for premium. Material storage again. So again, this is twice a month. So that's going to be 10 days more. So that's 20 days of material storage and 2 more color change passes. So 4 color change passes. Oh, that's great. No, that's 8 color change passes. You have to remember, this is twice a month, right? Like this isn't going to be, this is each month. I mean, it's supposed to be twice a month, right? I hope I'm not reading this wrong. Oh no, there's another section. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm not reading this wrong. So that's 5 days, 5 days. So that's 10. And then if you have premium, you get an extra 50% rare drop rate and item drop rate preset skill plus 50%. That's pretty dope. Everyone gets the 50% earned experience and rare drop rate plus 100%. I mean, that's kind of the important one here. We're getting an extra 50% for having premium and then also a drop item skill preset rate of 50%. I mean, drop rates are a scam anyway, in my opinion. They don't guarantee you anything. So, I mean, don't really count on this. But this is huge. This is massive. Absolutely insane. And then, of course, premium user PSO2 day is now all player. So there's no point in calling it premium user. It's just now another PSO2 day. It's PSO2 day. It's PSO2 day again, essentially. I'm not sure if they're going to rebrand what they're going to call this, but is what it is. And then it just does it all over again. So it's all the same stuff. But again, so effectively what you're getting is this, but double. So you're getting 10 days. If you're premium, that means you're getting 10. You're getting 20 days of premium. That's what, dude, 20 days of this. So you effectively are only going to be missing material storage 10 days out of the month. That's insane. I am legitimately shocked. I never thought they would put material storage into premium, even less so giving it to everyone. Everyone has access to material storage. It is now fully free to play. This is huge for free to play. This is game changing for free to play. Like, You don't need to have material storage all the time. Granted, it is very comfortable having it all the time because things can go directly into material storage. But what this is allowing you to effectively do is not only save on SG, that way you don't have to spend on material storage. You also just get access to it if you don't have any SG, just by being like, just by logging in. That's huge. More color change passes as well for players. That is massive. That's 2, so that's 4 and 8. That's 8 color change passes a month guaranteed if you're premium. 4 color change passes a month guaranteed if you're not. Wow, that's crazy. Absolutely massive. That is a massive W for free to play. That's a massive W all around. This makes premium a lot more worth, by the way. You're doubling up on your SG every, like, because this is okay. So you gotta keep in mind, right? 50 SG is not 50 SG, it's 100 SG because it's twice a month. And then if you have premium on top of that, that's another 100 SG. So that's twice a month. So it's 200 SG guaranteed just for having premium. Doing nothing, just logging in. You get it a month, 200 SG on top of all the other ways you get SG in the game currently that you can stack up, which you've already calculated is enough to actually be able to afford to purchase material storage, as well as be able to afford, there's something else. It was like material storage. Oh yeah, you could also afford the tickets for auto sale, because auto sale is also something you can purchase in the SG shop, I think for like 400 SG once and then 500 SG every time after that. So you can also have auto sell. You have enough SG to afford that. This is giving you effectively, this just nerfs the cost of auto sale every month for you if you're someone who actually farms. They're making some really, really good, like Sega's making some really good changes for free to play, like massive changes in the positive direction. I would have loved to see this stuff happen like way sooner, but honestly, the fact that it's happening in general is a massive W. This makes premium substantially more worth it. You're getting double the rewards. And it makes free to play not feel like they're absolutely getting, shafted super, super hard. Now, granted, if we could fix the whole shop situation, just Sega, if you're watching this video, just make it so premium has access to the full 30 slots and give free to play like access to 5, and then just lock it behind a title that you don't get until you get to like the end of chapter 6 or something, or chapter 5 or something like that. Players don't need to sell things before then. They're not going to get stuff to sell before then. Just make them get to the end of like chapter 6 to be able to access that, that feature, and then bam, they're good to go. You lock out a ton of bots like consistently if they just can't use the shop, because you don't need the shop as a new player. You literally, you just don't need it. You absolutely do not need the shop at all. Lock players out of the shop until they've gotten through like chapter 6 of the story. It'll be a bit of a pain for some people, I'm sure, because they're going to want to log in and buy things immediately and buy fashion, but finish your story, get it done. It's not going to take a long time. And then you have a situation where players aren't being punished by locking out bots. That would be far superior. These are fantastic changes. That would be like the cherry on top that would make this perfect. That and bring back trading. That would be it. That would be all you need to do. And it's actually perfect, but I digress. Let's move on. I'm very excited about these changes. Let's talk about the headline. So the headline is scheduled for the 3rd of next month. I know that was a little bit further away, but they've done some weird scheduling things with the headline. No big deal. At 5 a.m. PDT, 8 a.m. EDT for me. And yes, we will be streaming when it goes live. So we'll have a good time with that. Here are I, the official navigator from Jess, blah, blah, blah. Let's see what they have to say here. In this update, we'll be sharing information about the version 2 update scheduled for release in September. Latest on collabs. As always, they always show the collab stuff, along with some videos. Finally get answers to your comments and questions. Measures of the ML team. Okay, so nothing super over the top, unless they surprise us with something. I feel like this is going to be kind of a run-of-the-mill headline, so I would definitely recommend tailoring your expectations. There's nothing they have really insane described here, so we'll have to see when it does pop up. And of course, we reserve our thumbs up for after we watch the headline, not beforehand. Don't be one of those people. Just thumbs up the video once it actually shows you something that you like, and provide proper feedback, that sort of way. Anyway, it has been long enough. Let's go ahead and log into PSO2 and see what is going on in game. All right, we are in our loading screen. Let's see what the game has in store for us today. Whew. Man, these changes are actually looking absolutely good. This looks really cool. I mean, this is all stuff we know, right? The ongoing campaigns. It's nice to see it very in front of your face so people can say, I didn't know this was a thing. I don't know I could get this. It's right here in front of your face as soon as you log in. All right. First gift. Very nice. Of course, the mail. mailing system. We'll have to take care of upgrading our alliance thing. Let's go take a look at the LTQ rewards really quick and see what those have for us. Funny, we still have the Mars Training Center. This should just not go away. This shouldn't be an LTQ, by the way. This should be continued and saved, and it should be made for all testing, not just for Mars. All right, let's take a look at the drop table. Ictasis armor, we expected that. Gigas mass stage dropping there, very nice. Mars updaters and add preset skills. Okay, so we'll have to start running it to find out what's really in here. I don't know if there's any camos or anything along those lines that are interesting. I'm guessing it's going to have quite a few materials in it, so we'll have to wait and see. We'll likely run this on stream. I'll likely record the first run, so we'll have to see how that goes. And depending on how long these are, like how long these runs are, if these Mars updaters are guaranteed, this might be the new way to farm Mars updaters like reliably, I guess. Enemies are level 89, which is good. That means that they are below our level, so they should be easier to kill. And it looks like we're fighting Frostal Sword, Crocodilus, and Amskavaris. That's not too bad. Yeah, I mean, I could deal without fighting Croc, but everything else is fine. It's not like it's the end of the world as far as that goes. I have to see. I think that might be mostly of what's new. It's just the LTQ, and then of course the AC scratch. Again, Skull's gonna be covering it more in depth, but I do want to see if what I think is, well, first off, curious of the camos real fast. Yeah, of course it's going to be a dual blade camo. I figured as much. The fact that this isn't color varianted kind of like leans me away from it. And of course the Vorpal choppers as well. Yeah, like the fact they're not color varianted leans me away from them. It looks cool, don't get me wrong, but I can't. Yeah, this is incorrectly marked. As you can see, it shows the liking on mark B, but it shows nothing. And the regular one shows will sync with some in like some colors. Yeah, that's incorrectly marked. I do like that look a lot though. It does look pretty freaking sweet. So we might have to pick that up. I'm sure it's going to be very expensive whenever it shows up on the market. But I am very much digging that look. Let me make sure. Is there anything else that's like super interesting? Again, we're not going to go through everything. I just want to look for the specific things that I care about. Skulls will be covering basically everything else, so you guys can check out her video for all the important stuff. I'm just checking a few things. Oh yeah, the maybe we'll look into maybe we'll look into the emotes. It's possible. Is there the other variant? Oh yeah, we'll probably, at the very least, that might be an emote we go after. The fact that it doesn't take my weapon, though, is a little sad. I think it's dagger specifically, so that doesn't surprise me at all. And then, of course, the Sunraku outfit. The old Sunraku shorts, man. The Sunraku shorts are pretty dope, man. But yeah, I think that about covers everything. Let me do a once-over really fast just to make sure we're not missing anything real quick here, and then we'll probably move on to the outro. Oh, and this was talked about in a Caro video a couple of days back. We found it on stream, actually. But as you can see here, auto sell 30 days, max one purchase. You can buy one time, you can buy this for 400 SG, and every time afterward it's 500 SG every month, basically. So for 30 days, you get access to auto sale. There's the material storage use for 30 days as well. And then of course the 90-day one, but they'll be changing that up. So that honestly isn't really worth it anymore, in my opinion, unless they change the cost of it. Like just having access to it in general off of PSO2 day is actually pretty freaking goated. Yeah, let me go ahead and finish looking around and make sure we haven't missed anything. And as they mentioned, there is a limited time title task. Looks like it's just completing the LTQ. I imagine there's going to be a few of these as you go along. So the very first one gives us 5-star gems and the title is Sub-Zero. Hopefully we get something that's worth near the end of these, and it's not just this one title task. So anyway, gonna keep looking around. Yeah, and that'll do it. It covers pretty much everything you guys need to know post maintenance over here in NGS. If there's anything I missed, feel free to let me know in the comments below. I am going to do something interesting and different in these videos from now on. So those of you guys who follow my content know we're moved to full time, know we talk a lot about anime on stream. So I'm curious, in the comments, if you have nothing else to say, what anime are you currently watching? I think my favorite one of this season so far has to be Wand and Historic, or I'm sorry, is it Sword and Wand Story? It's something, it's like Wand Story or something along the lines. It's Sword and Wand. It's pretty freaking dope. It's a dude who can't use it. Kind of Black Clover, now that I think about it. It's Black Clover with a less annoying main character. And it has some really, really, really good animation. So let me know what you guys are watching in the comments below. I'd love to read through that. something that I quite enjoy a lot on stream, and I will see you all in the next video. Like if you enjoyed, so you want to keep up with more. Thanks again to the channel members. You guys are fantastic and I love your faces. Take care, my friends. Peace out.